And it's been very, very interesting how this class came to be, because first of all, it's the 11th of the 11th. So Sylvia can tell you a whole lot more about that, as she knows everything about numbers. If you want your chart to be made, contact Sylvia. But as far as I know, it's like one of those gates. Yeah, you have gates where the numbers and the energy of the universe are different. There's more influx of light. And so I was preparing the class, and I'm always kind of like anxious in a way, because I'm like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And I never get an answer. And then yesterday, no answer again. I was like checking all my books and all my things like usual, nothing, no inspiration. And then today my husband brought my girl to school, and he forgot to give her the food. So I was like, oh my God. So I had to go on the scooter in the middle of Sharm el-Sheikh and the roads and this and that. And I was like, so Source, what are we going to do today? And Source was like, really, she's sometimes very strict with me. She's sometimes very strict. And I was like, you're just going to do like you did with your whole Egyptian tour. You're just going to be, and then let flow, whatever is going to come through. And I was like, no, I want some structure. But no structure. So we're just going to do today exactly what is going to come through. For the new people, every class is different. So for example, Rudy and Ray have done all the classes, so they can tell you that every class is completely different. And what came through by Source was when I said, yeah, but what about structure and this and that, is that Source, last night I've been working on my website until 5 a.m. in the morning. So I haven't slept much. I had so much inspiration. And so what I've added to my website is a piece of very interesting information from Joshua David Stone, where he says that a lot of people nowadays on the planet, can you imagine, they have done a lot of initiation. So a lot of us, probably because you're here, you have done a lot of initiation. So it means that you are already on the level of, for example, an ascended master. And so when you think like, wow, but an ascended master, shouldn't that be like a Jesus or a Mary Magdalene or a Buddha? Which is, true, because they were ascended masters. Then you think of yourself like, no, but I still have a negative ego, and I still have my emotions, my physical, it's not all aligned and everything like that. But the thing is because we are now in a universe where the evolution is going so fast. It's even like in any other universe, it has never been so fast, acceleratedly evolving. And I know you all know that, but it's really important to actually to stand still with that in just a moment, because imagine you have the example of the frog in a pan that you're cooking. I will never cook a frog, but just imagine that there's this frog and the pan is cooking, yeah? So it's getting to the boiling point, and the frog who's in the pan doesn't realize that the water is getting to the boiling point because it's inside. So it's slowly going to the boiling point. So the frog is like, yeah, okay, it's hot, but it doesn't realize how hot it's actually being cooked or getting. So this is what's happening on our planet. It's like we're being cooked, we're being fried, we're being like, all the vibrations are so strong that it's like you have to nowadays do the inner work of aligning the emotional, physical, and spiritual, and ego and energy bodies, because a lot of us are already having all those initiations. So one of the ways that you can say that you're spiritually evolving is how much light can you carry. So there's a lot of people on the planet that are already carrying a lot of light inside of their bodies or inside of their spiritual bodies, energetic bodies. But they still are very misaligned. So that could be that it comes out in the emotions, like you have an outburst of anger or despair or fear or like anxiousness attacks or something like that. Or it can come out obviously in the physical, like blockages, sicknesses, illnesses, stuff like that. And so the misbalance now is bigger than it was like, 2000 years ago. Why is that? Because we are accelerating so fast. So before, like 2000 years ago, or even 1000 or even 100 years ago, we could get much more used to that boiling effect, to that like electricity that is running through our bodies in a much more slow and easy way. Nowadays, it's like you open your internet, you get all the information you want. That, even 50 years ago still, you had to go into a monastery or in a, I don't know, convent or a mystery school or whatever to receive it. And now it's like, tack, 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 whatever you want, you go on the internet, you get it. So the information is not the point. The point is like, how do we build our light quotient? Because that's what all the spiritual, techniques are about, is like to build your light quotient. How much can you carry in your body? Are about. So it's true that at the last 12 Lotus rites, I've given you a lot of very highly advanced techniques. And today I realized, instead of giving you another very highly advanced technique, we should focus more on trying to keep it in the body in a very easy and smooth way, so that we can actually balance the emotional, physical, spiritual. Because in the physical, that's when you know that you have actually embodied the ascension. So that the ascension, which has already happened on the planet, so Earth has already ascended. So to carry it in the body, to embody it, even when we have an emotional outburst, to be like almost like two sides, like you're having your emotional outburst, but you're aware of it. So you can hold space for that side of you who's having trouble. Like, for example, just to speak about my personal experiences, I just had this journey of a whole month in Egypt, which was just unreal. Like when I came back from the Mary Magdalene workshop, I had like a big, hi Radislava, hi baby, you didn't miss anything. I'm gonna mute you, sweetie. So for example, when I came down from the Mary Magdalene workshop from the mountain, we had an amazing group. We went up the mountain, we had like an amazing workshop. I had like, I don't know if you can see it here, but I had like here, like all around, like kind of big, a huge crown, like from fire. I can't express it. It's like fire bliss. And actually, one of my friends in Ibiza, Alataya, which is I always go to when I need healing. She actually predicted it to me already 2 years back. She did a channeling for me. She said there was a crown, but way up. And she said, this crown is coming down, and when the time is right, you will receive that crown. So I was in total bliss, like, the body was tingling. I was sitting next to my sister who came to the workshop, Anna, and I was just, Max, you did it, man. Amazing. You're on time. Max Harvey. Yeah, he's not responding. Can you hear me, Max? No, he's not hearing anything. Anyway, I'm happy that he's here. Yay! So anyway, so just about that bliss crown. So then when I came back, I did another workshop, and then when I came here in Sharm el-Sheikh, everything was different. My husband started new work, my girl going to school, we have a new apartment, which is kind of small, and everything was new. I really had like quite a tough week to integrate. It was really, really hard. I was like, what? You don't tell me like this whole month I was in bliss. I come home and I cannot carry the bliss forward. And then I started to realize, yes, so much light got into my body, and yes, I embodied it. But then what happens when you activate something within you? What happens? You have to release. Activation, release, activation, release, activation, release. The activation doesn't happen without the release. So you need to release to clear out space. So I know you all know that, but it's really, it's the theme of today. Also because, and why was it hard for me? It wasn't hard for the circumstances or anything like that. It was just my body, basically, was very tired. Like, of course, because I was traveling, I'm taking planes and, you know, giving workshops for a month. It was quite intense, never did that before. So why was it hard? Because of the body. The body was like saying to me, like, no way, like your whole thing about bliss counts and, you know, activations and source codes, light codes, whatever's was good for a month, but now we're going to go back to normal where you are, you know, normal. So the body gave me a hard time, like, you know, and there was some financial things. And of course there's like, you know, issues that you pin on and think that that's the reason. But when I really, really went deeper and deeper, deeper inside why I was feeling so bad was the body. So today I really want to, not I want to, but really what came through is let's really ground our experience, ground this meditation we're going to do into the body. So I really feel like bringing in the light codes, because it is the 11th of the 11th. So we are going to use this gate. It's like a total gate. And because I'm in Sharm el-Sheikh, which means I'm still in the Sinai Desert, there is this very huge portal close to that mountain where we went down from. So, and there's portals everywhere, of course, like in your places, like Amsterdam, for example, it's like one huge portal. Ibiza, you know, there's different places where you can feel that those portals are present. So, Max, can you hear me? Oh, perfect. Cool. I was saying, yeah, you made it, man. Yeah, well done. So let's use the 11th of the 11th portal, like it's a gateway. The next gateway is around the 25th of November, so around those dates. So we have like now one coming, then we have another influx in about 2 weeks, and then it keeps on going because we have Christmas, we have New Year, there's loads of influx that's going to come. A lot of us are actually going to reach by January, going to reach this embodiment state, this Christed presence state. You can also call it the Buddha presence, Mary Magdalene presence state. So yeah, we can't do it all unless we embody it into the body. So what I've been doing, also because Ray told me that they were doing with Inelia Benz, they were doing some exercises about the physical body. And it was funny because exactly that day I had asked my body, saying, what do you think about this ascension? And my body was like, no, you had it for a month and now we take a break. So I haven't done my practice. I haven't done, you know, I do a daily practice from Tenzin Wangyal Rinpoche, which gave me the activations of the whole, you know, central channel and everything. I haven't done them at all. And my body is kind of happy, but my vibration went really kind of down. So I was like, okay, body, you're happy, but, you know, the soul, me, who's here for ascension is not very happy because it's heavy. So you have to find that balance, talk to the body, go slow, you know, and integrate, because if not, you will just get crazy. It's like they said, with the Kundalini, yeah? If you have the Kundalini activation too early, when you're like, my husband had it when he was 18. When you have that Kundalini activation when you're 18, a lot of us get crazy because it's just too much light, too much electricity. So yeah, I do want to activate and initiate and everything, and we will be doing it, but we will focus it especially on the physical body today. Wow, that was quite a story. I didn't want to make it that long. Any comments, by the way? Any questions? Anything you want to share about that process? You're more than welcome. You can also just do like that, and I can unmute you if you don't know how to unmute yourself. Sylvia, yes. Go for it.
Yeah, I would like to say something. I mean, first, the experience in Egypt was really amazing. And also when I came back, I was like different, you know, a lot of light, a lot of... And actually, I would like to share something really weird that happened 2 days ago while I was doing one of my sessions, numerology. And I was in with a girl, and she had also 211 in the chart. And at some point, I was going out of my body. I didn't realize. And then when I was back in a few seconds, I was like, oh my God, who I am and where I am, you know, and I was still talking. So it was so weird. And it happens 3 times during this session. So don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Yeah, it sounds like exactly what we're talking about, is that you channel. When you do your numerology, you channel. So you kind of go out of your body and you channel that light, you channel that information. We can do it in many different ways through numerology. That's your passion. So then you channel. I do it through dance. Like when I start, or the light language, when I start doing the light language, I channel. A lot of people do it while they're singing. I mean, Vladislava is channeling when she's playing the violin. We all have our, you know, moments of channeling, like completely. So what you're doing is channeling. And what I really want you to try is that when that happens again, to try to bring yourself like as much as possible in the body, like maybe touch, like one of the things, remember one of the sessions we did, the Ride Your Lotus, where we the mirror method. So you could do that, like you just touch your hands and so you're back, and then, but you keep on going with the channeling, because then it will even be stronger, because your presence is within your body, you know, so you can channel, and then when the body starts to channel the information, then the other person can also receive it better, because their body will receive it from your body, instead of your, you know, your whole unlimited oneness consciousness where you are when you go out of your body. So it's super cool. I would say enjoy it. It's nice when the universe does that.
Yeah, but then I was, you know, when you wake up in the middle of the dream, I was feeling weird, and I didn't know where, you know.
Yeah, so try that. Try that, like with your hands, you know, they'll be like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But you'll just be like, you know, you just touch your hands, and you know that that's your connection to your physical body, as you know. So try that. Cool.
Amazing. Thank you, sweetie.
Great. Okay, amazing. So let's start the meditation. So how's the sound? Is it like, do you hear the prayers of the neighbors, or is it kind of okay? No, you don't hear it? Oh, perfect. Not that it bothers me, but you know, when we go meditate, we get very sensitive in our hearing, so. Okay. So I'm actually going to sit a little bit more comfortable. Okay, so this is going to be a meditation of about an hour. So try to make yourself as comfortable as possible. If you do lay down, that's of course totally allowed. But then, especially if it's nighttime or you're tired, then you can put yourself on pillows. So you're laying down, but you're not flat, but you're still kind of upwards, so that your awareness is still. It's more easy for you to actually stay in the body, having the experience in the instead of like going out or falling asleep. So we're just going to watch our breath, observe our breath going in and out of the body. So just, you can close your mouth. Close your mouth and start to breathe from your nose. So we're breathing from the nose, if it's possible. If your nose is blocked, you can just breathe through your mouth, but imagine that you're breathing through your nose. Oh, and the prayers have just started again. Let's integrate them. So just for a moment, just become aware of yourself, your body, your physical body, your emotional body. Your emotional body is a very powerful body. It's the one who attracts most of our experiences. And then now just for a moment, tune into your mental body. And when you tune into your mental body, feel, see, sense how your mental body is unlimited. It's spacious. Even though our thoughts always feel very dense, they are not. They're pure space. And we can reach our mental body, especially when there is the silence. So those gaps in between thoughts, that is the genius of your mental body. So feel, see, sense that. And also feel your ego body. Feel where is your ego body. At the moment you tune into it, it could be that it starts to move around in your physical body or in your energy body. That's fine. But just be aware of your ego body for a moment. And just let your ego body know that what we are doing in this meditation is also serving the ego, because it will give it more space and more peacefulness and more joy. So just tell your ego in a very friendly and gentle way, as if you're speaking to a child, that it's welcome to express itself and it's very welcome to join the meditation. And now then just tune into your energy body. So your energy body is the one that connects to the earth and that connects to everyone around you. So while you're connecting to your energy body, just tune into this little bubble that we are creating all together through time and space, through the replays. It could be you in a future timeline listening to this call. So just feel, see, sense with your energy body. And if you feel like it, you can tune into me or any of the other participants, but only if your energy body feels like it. I am open during this meditation for anybody or anything on the planet to tune in to me, to receive the light that we are carrying. And the beauty of these meditations is that we are carrying it with a group. So there's more light coming in than one person can actually carry. So we're going to bring in this light, this electricity, slowly, slowly and gently. Okay, so now we're just going to do the 3 doors of awakening from my teacher Tenzin Wangyal Rinpoche, because it will bring us very deeply inside to our source. So the first is the body, the physical body. So with your awareness, connect to your physical body. You can make a scan from your feet. Just go from your feet to your ankles, all the way through your legs, your knees, your hips, your back, your belly. And really follow your own rhythm. So sometimes you want to do this quickly, sometimes you want to do this slowly. Really honor your physical body by just being present with it. Take your time, move through your arms, your hands, your head, your neck, your chest, your face. And so we're going all the way up to the crown. Once you're up to the crown, go a little bit above it. And then slowly move downwards and do the same thing. We're just scanning the physical body. And if you feel any effort on any level, then just drop it. This is effortless. All we're doing is purely connecting our awareness to our physical body. And if any information comes to you from the physical body, then allow it to express itself and thank it for expressing itself. Your body, your physical body is a consciousness by itself on its own. And you're living in symbiosis with your body, who's a child of Gaia. So your body might take this opportunity to say something to you, give a message, or direct you to a certain area in the body that needs more attention. Might be attention in the shoulders or anything like that. Just all we're doing is just basically bringing our awareness to our physical body, honoring the physical body. You can thank it for carrying you in this lifetime, for holding you in this lifetime, for everything it does for you. Every time you want to go somewhere, the physical body will bring you. Every time you want to express something, the body will speak for you. Every time you want to connect to someone, the body will do it for you. It is our most precious and most valuable ascension tool, the physical body. So just to take a moment to honor it is very, very important. So let's ask, now that we are here, let's ask our physical body how it feels about ascension. And we're speaking about the ascension that the earth has already gone through. So it's a raising of our frequency. There's more light coming in. There's more electricity, magnetic, electromagnetic energy available. Now ask your physical body how it feels about that. It might come with contradictory messages, like one message saying, I love it, because it does give a certain bliss. And another message could be a total resistance of fear, or just pure resistance. You could be full of firewalls or blockages or programs in the physical body, built into, implemented into your imprint, into your even DNA. So you can feel, see, sense those programs, those resistances in the physical body. Just be open to it. We're not trying to change anything here. We're not trying to manipulate anything or criticize anything. We're just being open to receive whatever the physical body needs to express to us right now. It might be tired, it might be scared, it might need more attention. It might say, yeah, but this whole ascension, what's going to happen to me? Where do I go? So if those are the questions that you're getting, then I advise you to, after this class, at a certain point, to really continue this connection to the physical body and just talk to it like you would talk to a child, like a loved child, and express to it also that you will follow whatever it needs. You know, you don't go listening to your body and then don't do it. Like, you have to listen to what it has to say to you and follow that. And of course, you can have some sort of conversation where you can explain and express to the body that, of course, ascension is very, very joyful experience also for the body, especially for the body, actually. It can reach a total state of ecstasy, a total state of bliss continuously, if you wish. So you can just express that in a very gentle, non-convincing way, just as an opportunity, just as an option. We're not forcing the body. We already do that way too much. We force our bodies way too much. Okay, so now we're going to go deeper into the stillness of the physical body. Feel, see, sense that stillness of the physical body. There's a deep stillness in the physical body, and we're just connecting to it. This stillness of the physical body, once you connect to it, you will see, feel, sense your body of emptiness. It's completely empty. It's filled with potential, infinite potential, but it's empty. So this stillness of your being, go deeper into the stillness from your physical body, go deeper into the stillness of your being. And once you connect to the stillness of your being, you can feel, see, sense, know that this unchangeable part of you is who you truly are and will always be. This unchangeable part of us, we never lose it. It is who we truly are. And when we don't feel it, it's just that we don't connect to it. So that's what we're doing now. We're just connecting to something that already is, that we already are. We're not becoming something, but we are connecting to what we already are. The unchangeable. And feel also that resting in the stillness of our being is very healing, very energizing. And because we are going through the door of the physical body, it's very grounded, very connected, very earth quality. So even though you are empty, you are infinite potential, even though you are the stillness of your being, you still feel very grounded, very connected. And so we go into the second door, which is the door of the speech and the silence. So just tune into the silence. Become aware that you are not speaking. Become aware of your silence. Feel, see, sense your inner silence. And again, we're not making any effort, we're just connecting to that which we already are. That source, that silence is who we truly are. So just feel, see, sense that silence and go deeper into it until you feel the silence of your being. And sometimes when we connect to the silence of our being, the sounds become more strong, the sounds of our mind or the sounds from outside. That's normal. You just keep on connecting to that silence within those sounds, the silence, you could say, beneath or inside of you, inside of your thoughts, inside of everything. And then you feel, see, sense that silence is the source, is who you truly are, the source of everything. And once you reach deeper, you will find a reservoir of peace, this inner peace. And once you go deeper, you will find your body of light, pure awareness, pure light. So just for a moment, just make like you could say like a mental note of the fact that this peace, this silence is who you truly are. And even if you don't feel it at times when we are so in the mind and we are so trying to solve our lives on the outside, we're so trying to deal with what comes to us, that we forget that all we need to do is just recognize and rest. Recognize whatever state you are in and rest in the silence. Because this is who you truly are and this is who you will always be. And try to connect also to the silence more often. When you're standing in line or you're going through transport or you are in your work or whatever it is, just remember that silence. That is yours. That is who you are. Okay, now we go into the third door, which is the door of the mind, the heart. So feel around your heart chakra. Feel around your physical heart, the space. And as with all these doors, they all go to the same place, but we experience them differently. But in essence, they're all the same. So the stillness, the silence, and the spaciousness are all from the one source that you truly are. So feel, see, sense that spaciousness of your heart, like becoming a blue sky. Or becoming pure space. The spaciousness of your mind, the spaciousness of your heart, everything is pure space. Your thoughts, your emotions, your body, your clothes, all the dense materials around you are all pure space. The essence of what they truly are is pure space. There's nothing there. And again, there's no effort because this is who you truly are. So you don't need to become it. All you need to do is connect to it. So now in the space of the heart, just connect to the people in this group, whoever you feel like you want to connect to, or as a unity, as a group consciousness. And feel, see, sense how you're tuning in from all these different parts of the world, creating this unified field of the heart. And through that unified field of the heart, you can connect to all the hearts of everyone on the planet, to the pure essence of their hearts inside. So we are now connecting to the heart grid of humanity. And let's pull that heart grid of humanity into oneness. So we're creating altogether a oneness field, which you can do by just feeling your heart Becoming aware of your body, breathing in love and light into your heart space, and then breathing love and light out from your heart space into your physical body, into the space around you, into the building or the space you're in. Breathing love and light in and love and light out into the city or the village you're in. Just becoming aware of all the energies that is you. And then breathe love and light into your heart space and breathe love and light out into the country that you're in. And into the whole planet of Earth. And may there be any negative energies, may there be any positive energies, just let them exist within you. For you are all, you are one. And keep on going, like go into the star system. You're breathing love and light into your heart space, breathing love and light into the star system, into the universe, into as far as you can go into the oneness, to the edges of oneness, and even beyond, into the absolute. So now we're just for a moment just breathing love and light into our heart center and breathing out love and light into the oneness, into all that is. And feel, see, sense how all that is you. We're all made from that same energy, that same essence, that same oneness. And that is who we truly are. And now we're going to ask for an ascension column, which is a pillar of light from all the edges of oneness coming down from all the higher realms and dimensions, from the source and the pure creation light, clear light, whatever color of light you wish. Bring it down, slowly down stepping into your crown and all around your body. We're going to install this ascension column, this pillar of light. And you can call source or the planetary and cosmic spiritual hierarchy to actually install that ascension column. And if it's too much light, then please just put it next to you. Just close to you, but next to you. Whatever is your wish. You can visualize, feel, see, sense, know different colors. Some of you might resonate more with different colors of pink, turquoise, red, blue, yellow, green, whatever is your color, golden, platinum, copper, silver, or a mix of them all. Diamond. And feel how you are now becoming, with your physical body, grounded within this physical plane, a beautiful column of light that is connecting you to the monad and to all that is. And let's also connect this to the cosmic Antakarana, which is a rainbow bridge for all of our group, so that all those ascension columns are coming together into a beautiful rainbow bridge. So it's possible that you feel your crown opening up. And to help that process, we're going to ask Kuan Yin, if that resonates with you. If not, just ask Pure Source. And we're going to ask Kuan Yin for the 11th ray, which is a planetary ray, And she's the Bodhisattva of compassion to help us to anchor and to activate this 11th ray, which is a bridge of the New Age, which is pink, orange in color. So if you remember from my first Lotus rites, you can imagine a beautiful lotus flower on top of your head. But you can also imagine a beautiful crystal or anything that helps you. That Guan Yin will open up and start pouring in this pure pink-orange light. And you can drop it down into your central channel, all the way down to your deep core, your root chakra. And also let it go into your physical body, into all of the cells of your physical body. And also let it go into your heart space. Just breathe it in into your heart space, this pink-orange light of Kuan Yin. And let it fill your heart space, your body, your central channel completely with this light, releasing whatever is heavy. So whatever is heavy in your heart, whatever is heavy in your body, whatever is heavy in your central channel, which is the core of your being, with all the chakras, just slowly and gently release that heaviness, not by judging it or manipulating it or wanting to change it, just by acknowledging it, just by recognizing that resistance, that heaviness, that sadness, that whatever it is that is there in your heart. Whatever is there in your body, that resistance, whatever is there in your central channel, that ignorance, that anger, that attachment. Just by recognizing it and resting in this receiving of light. Remember that you want to pull this into your physical body as much as possible, so let it enter into your physical cells, all of them. You can even imagine all the little edges of the cells and that the light just passes through, washing away and purifying anything that needs to be purified and washed away. Now we're going to ask Source to help us to just for a little moment to self-reflect. So just for a moment, just self-reflect on what you would like to change in your life. And not like, oh, I need to change this because I'm not doing this right. No, not like that. Just really like from an open space of joy, from an open space of like a true wish from your heart. What is it that you would like to live? What is it that you would like to embody? So we're not thinking about how or why or when, none of that. We're just tuning in and self-reflecting on our unique vibration. We all have a unique gift to give to the new earth, which is changing, you know, can be one thing one moment and one thing the other. So whatever it is, just tune into your unique vibration. And self-reflect on what it is that you wish to do, but also tune into the new earth, Gaia. Sometimes when I tune into her in the new earth, Gaia, she's like a child, a very wise child, but still like a child. So she will play and she will, you know, not take things too serious. And So ask her, Gaia, ask her to actually, let's do that. Like ask Gaia, she just asked me to say that. So let's ask Gaia to show herself to you as she can show herself to you in the highest vibration possible. So whatever that is, it could be a shape, it could be a non-form, it could be pure light, it could be a deity, a goddess, a god, whatever it is, whatever Gaia chooses now as a form to show you right now in her highest vibrational signature and highest vibrational form or non-form, to show herself to you and to let you know with a message what she would like you to do. So what is it that she, Gaia, would like you to do or be or celebrate or whatever it is? And she will show it to you in like a dream. Sometimes it's a word, sometimes it's a feeling, sometimes it's a body sensation, sometimes it's pure relaxation without any message, sometimes it can be anything basically. I mean, this is Gaia, so it can be anything. She can use many different channels to speak to you. So receive that message or that information or that dream. And then feel how what you would like to do in the new earth as part of that connection you have now made with Gaia in her highest form. And you can remember it like every morning. You can say when you wake up, I would love to serve, be, and celebrate the highest possible timeline of the new earth right now, today. Meet the people, the right people, serving the highest timeline, etc., etc., etc. So just for a moment, do that. It's like when we are setting our intentions, it's like a prayer. You basically say something like, help me or help us to realize our true nature as a Buddha or as a Mary Magdalene or as a Jesus or whatever, whatever presence that you resonate with. You can say, may I overcome all the obstacles. It's basically really asking for help, and it's not even so much help, it's just like a co-creation. You're asking to co-create, you're stating your intention to co-create the highest possible vibrational timeline of the new earth. If that resonates with you. And so now that we are here, see, feel, sense, bring your awareness all around in the planet. Gaia, Mother Earth as she is. And actually now when I'm tuning into that, what I see is a lot of people on the planet are already creating, co-creating the 6-dimensional Earth timeline. And a lot of us are creating the 5th-dimensional, 4th-dimensional, 3rd-dimensional. I can see that the biggest part of the planet is still co-creating the 3rd-dimensional, but there is a huge amount of people consciously and some unconsciously already creating the 4th, 5th, 6th dimensions on planet Earth. So just for a moment, just tune into those people, to those beings that you feel that resonate with you on your intention, and connect to them. You might walk into a person today in the streets, or somebody might contact you that you haven't spoken to for 20 years or something like that. Like, just connect to that huge group of awake beings on the planet that really, really, really want things to be easy and smooth and beautiful and playful and joyful and peaceful. There's so many of us. And then just tune in for a moment on how it's already done. Because a lot of our light workers community, we get kind of stuck in still wanting to save ourselves and others, which is beautiful. But you can help the most if you feel, see, sense, and know that it's already done. So just tune into that energy and feel, see, sense that inside of you is where the real work happens. It's all inside of you. It's all inside of you. The hologram creation of this universe is happening through the portal of who you are, the portal of you being a human being right here, right now, in this very accelerated time. It's very exciting. So many beings wished to be here in a human body right now to actually live this opportunity, but it's only for a limited amount of people that can actually have that experience. So just for a moment, tune into how fortunate we are, even though it's sometimes very challenging at the same time, but how fortunate we are to create, to co-create these higher dimensions right now, right here. From the inner world that we are, the inner being. And this is real mastery. This is when we become the masters of our life. We become the masters of our life and feel that mastery. Feel how you are the master of your life when you take that responsibility of saying, everything is happening on the inside of my connection with my inner being. So just for a moment, self-reflect and see where you can be more intimately connected to your inner being. How many times a day do you lose that connection to your inner being? How many times a day do you go through your eyes and look at the world as if it is a fixed situation or a situation that needs to be fixed? Instead of seeing that it's all a total projection, a holographic projection of your inner being, your connection to your inner being. So what can you do in your life to feel more intimately connected to your inner being? So now just for a moment, just let your natural frequency of who you naturally are, without all your programs, without all your habits and negative ego patterns and all that stuff, just let that natural vibration just come out. And we're going to do this actually quite strongly. Let's do that. So instead of pouring light out from the outside, which is already happening, so we're already having that crown open and we're already having that pink-orange light. For some of you, it actually turned to golden light. So just become aware of that. You could make it golden light, which is the 12th ray, which is the ray of Christ, Buddha, Mary Magdalene consciousness. So just make that go into your crown, into your body, your central channel, and your heart. But instead of also doing that, why don't we tune in completely to our inner being? And from that inner being, find that place where all of creation is coming through. It's like a huge stream of consciousness coming through source within you, who you truly are, pure creation. And in that pure creation, that pure light, there are codes, pure creation codes, pure light codes, diamond light, platinum light, rainbow light, crystalline light, so many names, so many. It can feel sparkly, warm, energetic, tingling, electric, magnetic, whatever it is. But really feel how that is inside of you and how you are that source of creation, which is running through you and your inner being every moment, and only in the moment of the now. So just tune into that light and let it shine very, very bright. So wherever that source is, for some of us, it's in the middle of our chest. There is this diamond, which is our soul matrix, which our whole soul matrix is aligned with that diamond in the middle of our chest. So you can tune into that as your source code generator, or it can be in a non-physical place. So you just go deeper and deeper inside until you feel, see, sense that bursts of life. That is where planets are made from. That's where everything around you, every second or millisecond, is created from that place of magic, of creation. So this is the mastery when you are in connection with source, the pure source that you are. And that you feel those infinite possibilities that you are, that infinite awareness that you are, and you can stay present with it. Stay present with it, like you are now a pure presence, source, light, creation codes coming through, bringing it out into the outer world. And also fill up your full physical body with it. Every cell of your physical body, fill it up with this golden, I mean, it could be golden, but it can be any color, but this pure source vibration, so powerful, and yet so gentle and smooth. Like we're not here to force anything, we're just gently bringing out this light from within into our physical bodies. Let's ground this light, not only receiving it through our crown, but also mostly receiving it from the pure light within the source of who we truly are. And it can manifest in so many different ways. Like one of my teachers calls it the enlightened qualities. And apparently there's an infinite amount of it. So when we tune into it as a pure light, as pure source codes, then it will manifest in many different ways. As it could be anything from feeling relief, feeling freedom, feeling to know who you truly are, feeling the beauty of life, the magic, confidence, self-confidence, forgiveness. Compassion. Understanding. So just feel, see, sense how that pure source within you is shining bright and sending out these pure, highest vibrational timelines of the new earth, of yourself and all these parallel timelines, possibilities, and that you are the carrier of those keys. You are the carrier of that portal. Your body is that portal. And speaking about, why don't we go deeper into our DNA? It's 11, 11, 11, 11 in Europe right now. So let's go into our DNA. And the DNA is like, if you have a lake in the mountains and you see the mountains on the lake, then beneath that reflection of the mountains in the lake, there is a whole lake there. There's a whole life there. So it's the same with your DNA. So we're going to follow the air that you're breathing in through your nose. Feel it as very small, tiny little particles, neutrons, protons, electrons, whatever it is, but just feel that tiny little particle going into your nose, into your lungs, and then from your lungs, you can follow one of them. From your lungs, go into one of the cells of your body. Just follow that flow of oxygen. And once you reach one of your cells and you go through it, there is your DNA there. Connect to your DNA. Feel, see, sense the DNA and how it's beautiful, how it's amazing. Turning around each other, kilometers long. It's incredible. And then go through it like the lake. We now see the reflection of the DNA, the reflection of the mountains in the lake, but we're going to go inside of the DNA. So go inside. And go deep into the DNA and feel, see, sense how your DNA is a portal for all the different dimensions out there. It is the key that holds you as a being in all the different dimensions. So go deeper into it, connect to Mother Earth, connect to all of creation, Father Sun or Father Sky, and ask them what ascension codes, what source codes, what rainbow crystalline codes, whatever name you want to call it, diamond light codes, that you are ready to embody, really embody. And so ask them to activate them within your DNA, there where you are right now. And you can feel, see, sense that those creation codes, it's like subatomic levels of light within your DNA. Subatomic filaments of light within your DNA. And there's so much information in them. There's not even like 1% that we are like getting at. So much information that is all encoded with creation codes, with an intention, a divine intention. And you have a unique vibration. So what is your divine, unique creation code? And if you don't find it, that's fine. Just the fact that you're bringing your awareness to your unique ascension creation codes is activating them. So we're not making a lot of effort here. We're just connecting to it. We're just connecting to it. And by connecting to it, there will be a release, or at this moment, or during the day, or during the next coming weeks, which we're all going to welcome in our physical bodies, in our emotional bodies, in our mental body, in our energy bodies, in our ego body. So beautiful. Just for a moment, just feel, see, sense how your unique vibration is necessary in our world. That the whole of oneness, the whole of creation would not be as perfect as it is without you. As whole and as complete and as beautiful as it is without you. So bring that light, your unique vibration, bring it into the world through your DNA, through your heart, through your central channel, through your body. Feel, see, sense how those creation codes, those source codes are activated within you and bringing them forth, that light into your physical body. Feel, see, sense how all the cells are being infused with pure source light, activated, released, purified, washed away all the heaviness. And realizing that it's just a matter of changing your awareness. It's not even so much changing your awareness, more like tuning into your awareness. And of course, if you feel that somehow your physical body needs some attention, you can bring your hands around your face or on your heart or on your shoulders, or you can touch your hands if you feel that you want to connect more to your physical body. Because that's the one that we want to embody all this light in a very smooth and gentle way. You might want to put your hands on your eyes, on your ears, above you, on your heart. I don't know if you can feel this, but through that activation we're doing, there's so much light, and so you can direct that light. It's probably happening naturally, but you can direct the light through your palms of your hands. Breathe that source light, that awareness. With your awareness, you can bring it from your heart into your hands. And bring those hands on the body wherever it's necessary, wherever it needs some energy and attention. Because what we're doing now is that we're going to ground this activation within our physical body as much as we can. And as we said in the beginning, like 2000 years ago, we had much more time to integrate. We would take lifetimes. We would literally take lifetimes for the light to integrate of what we do now sometimes in a day. Because it's speeding up and accelerating so much. So what it does when you push it too much is that it gets tensed in the body. Also check your back. The back is like our unconscious zone. In the unconscious zone, like especially around the central part, like the central channel, there is all the chakras, and in the back we have so much stuff we just carry around. It's like trying to go up a mountain with a huge bag of programs and stories and, you know, cords with other people and stuff like that. So just check your back. You can even do it without your hands. You just imagine a screen, and on the screen it's like a mirror. You can see the back of your body. So you're using your inner vision as a screen, seeing the back of your body, seeing if there's any cords, energies, patterns, programs in the back and the front of your body. And when you see them, it's like, and if you do use your hands, you can feel the density. Like some places it feels more dense somehow, which means there is energy stuck there. When we are empty, we are free. When you can have your body as empty as a hollow bamboo, you are free. So anything that doesn't feel empty, and I know emptiness in the beginning feels scary. So what we do when we empty our body is we fill it up with drama and emotions and I don't know what, because we're like, oh my God, I'm empty. We're so scared of it. But basically that is who we are. So that's very healing to be empty, you know. So see those energies on the back of your body. Feel, see, sense, know them. And then you can just, if you don't use your hands, you just use your imagination. And then in your imagination, like a dream, you're pulling out those weeds, those negative patterns, those negative ego patterns, those fears, those resistances, those stories, those traumas, those lifetimes of stuff that we're carrying around. You can just like, you can even, I mean, be creative, yeah? Like you can even imagine that there's like from your hands in your dream, like there's these laser lights coming out. And you're just like laser lighting like your whole body on the outside. Not too much again. We're not going to electrify ourselves here, but we can go for it on this part. You don't have to hold back on this part. Just take it out. Just take it out. And some things we're not ready to release, and that's fine too. You know, if you're not ready to release, then there's still a lesson to be learned, and that's fine. Really be okay with that too. We don't need to do it all in one day, remember? We're already going fast enough. Okay, amazing. So if you're doing the replay, you can do this for a much longer time, but I'm going to slowly bring you back. So it's been almost an hour. I know it doesn't feel like an hour. It feels weird, feels different, but a linear 3D time, it's almost been an hour. And we don't want to electrify ourselves, remember? So we're pouring in a lot of light, not only into ourselves, but also in the collective. So just for a moment, let's dedicate this practice, this meditation, this activation, let's dedicate it to all the sentient beings, to all the different worlds, to especially the people that need it the most. And by dedicating it from your heart, you're actually creating a wave effect. You're not keeping it for yourself, but you're actually offering it to anybody that needs it. So we're just like going to solidify and ground our now received attunements, the source codes, creation codes. So we're asking a beautiful, removing the core fear matrix, which is beautiful. So we're asking Source and the spiritual hierarchy to install this beautiful light matrix. It's like a lattice work of light that the inner plane ascended masters and Source and anybody you want to work with can ask to anchor over each individual, over yourself and each individual in the group, and maybe also just spread it out all over the world. The fear matrix removing, the removing of the core fear matrix. So all fear-based programming, all negative ego, all separative programs. Every time you think you are separated from source, or you are a person, every time you think I, or look at the world as a separative identity, let's pull those weeds out. This ego, self-centeredness, this separation. So you can ask actually for any negative ego qualities that you want to be released. You can do that now. Could be jealousy, greed, attachment, anger, ignorance. You just request it, and it has been done for you. And for everyone on the planet, for those that are willing to receive it, that are needing it. So these weeds are being pulled out from the crown. And of course, you will have to do your consciousness work, your inner work, your mastery, seeing everyone as a Buddha. That this work will continue. You can even ask that this work will continue during the night for several months, several weeks, whatever it is you need. And on those places that there is emptiness now, so there is this this core fear matrix that is being cleared right now. Once it's clearing a lot of stuff, you can ask a downpouring of blessings, of a sort of an infusion of core love, Christ Buddha qualities, Mary Magdalene qualities going into your system, replacing those negative ego qualities with pure blessings. Okay, so ground it as much as possible in your body. You can do that by moving your body. So we're just going to now come out of the meditation and really move your body, you know, touch your arms, your legs, and really bring it in. Really bring it into this 3D. Our face always takes a lot of tension, like the eyes, oh my God. The whole illusion that whatever we're seeing is reality. And welcome back. If actually it's not welcome back, it's welcome in the new timeline that we just created all together. This highest possible vibrational timeline of the new earth. I'm so grateful. You're all so amazing. Thank you, Janneke. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It was beautiful, wasn't it? Prachtig. Yeah. If anybody wishes to share, just put up your hand and I can unmute you. I can see that Sandhya is with her sister, Gitanyali. That's great. I thought so, Sandhya. I felt it. I saw Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram.
Hi, Ra. Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
I just want to share with everyone this amazing view I have here.
I was already looking at it. Where are you? Is it Switzerland or?
It's in Grindenwald in Switzerland, right in the high mountains. I
Wow.
couldn't go really up because it's not the season yet, but it's amazing, right?
Yeah, wow, it's gorgeous.
Mm.
Gorgeous from Nava. That's beautiful.
And it was beautiful meditation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yay. Oh, Vladislava. Yay. Sylvia says that it was amazing. Anybody else? I'm so sorry, Natalie. You came in too late. It's a whole winter time thing, hey? So sorry. But you can do the replay. Wait, let me unmute you. You can do the replay. Catch it from, yeah.
I'll do that because I came in just in the middle, but
Yeah.
got confused with the time.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing, right? Time by itself is already very confusing. So
It is. At the best of times.
yeah. Yeah. Nice. But it was very nice to see your face. I'm very happy.
And yours, and the part was very strong meditation that I attended.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much light.
Yeah. Yeah, your whole, like, you have a ball of light around you.
It's just the light that's in my bedroom there coming from the little window. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I can see the blessing on you. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else would like to share? Wonderful new timeline, Stefan says. Yeah, very excited about this timeline. What are we going to do with this, folks, for the next weeks? I know some options. I know some games if you want to play on my board. Anybody else feels like sharing? Christian, thank you, lovely. And wise Hira. Well, I'm not sure about that wise Hira, but when source is coming through, I accept. You're sweet, thank you. Very sweet. Amy, are you still awake? What happens to you? Like, you're totally out of your zone.
I went to bed really early last night, so I was up at 3 a.m. here, and it's great because all my kids are sleeping. My husband's asleep, who lives with us, and I'm about 12 weeks pregnant right now. So this was great to really get grounded in my body for me and for my new one on the way. So
oh, that's amazing! You just made me so happy.
Yeah, it was great. I feel very energized and very in my body right now, which is super. So I felt like I've been floating the last couple of weeks. So that's really a good feeling to feel home again. You know?
That's so beautiful. Thank you. Yay! Welcome to the new being growing in your belly. That's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. I'm in bliss. What to do? Just enjoy it. Anybody else would like to share? Come on, don't be shy. Alexandra says, much needed, body is grateful, brought much peace in and out. That's gorgeous. That's exactly what happened to me too, Alexandra. I was like, during the Egypt journeys, at a certain point, there was just peace. I've never felt that in my life. So just doing this, this Ride Your Lotus really brings it back. Just nothing to do, nothing to undo, nothing to correct, nothing to change. Just leave the things as they are. So peaceful. Yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to also to add this is like a crucial thought. It helped me so much today, just to realize there is nothing to fix. Because we are going to this mode, you know, kind of once you're on this light worker path, you try so hard to correct things, like fighting, you know, like crazy. But this is actually really, I don't say it's the wrong way, but it's like a trap, you know. And if we choose, like you say, this absolutely new reality, new world, free of any fight and war, you know, inside of us, it's just, you know, it's like a leap, you know, like you're just there, teleporting into the new world. It's amazing. So grateful.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it, Vladislava. It's like you teleport, you make a quantum leap jump into the new vibration. That's all. Like nothing to do, nothing to fix. It's exactly that.
And it's like ever existed, you know, it's like we were never left, like some Maori elders say. I just really, we never ever left from that place. And just to remember it, like, wow, okay, here we are again. I'm just full of joys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. That's gorgeous. Amazing. Yay. So Anka says that she feels very relaxed. That's perfect. We want you relaxed. And Sylvia says, I was completely in the meditation all the time. I could see and feel the DNA. Me too, actually. It was very clear this time. It was so amazing to be aware during the activation. Me too, Sylvia. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. It was all glittery and stuff. And Christian says, this is exactly what makes your work so precious and rare in this ascension world. Hira, the Buddhist in you. Yeah, but even the Buddhist is an identity, so I can't identify with that part of me, but I agree with you. I'm very happy to be a Zen nun since over 10 years now. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, that whole thing of nothing needs to be done. It's like, I feel sometimes when I tune into it, what Vladislava says, that sometimes when I tune into it, I get this fear that it will be boring. I don't know if any of you have that sometimes, but I'm like, yeah, but oh my God, if there's nothing to fix and there's nothing to become and there's nothing to save, if there's no beings to save, how boring that could be. Yeah? But it's absolutely, that's only when I look at it from a lower vibrational point of view. When I look at it from my, it's true, I get bored very easily. I don't know why, it's just one of my characteristics. So it's just my personality that's like, yeah, but if everything is done, then, you know, so it's one of those blockages, one of those programs that's holding me back from just really living in the moment and just really being source, you know, without me trying to fix or change anything, but just really let the things as they are and see that all the manifestations is oneness. So there's nothing, you know, that could bother me in that sense. So yeah, amazing. Okay, well, if there's anybody who would still like to say something as some sort of closing, Janneke, come on. Janneke's like, nope. Anybody would like to say something as a closing? I know Ray would definitely have to say something on this one, right, Sylvia? Well, I'm sure he will share with us what timelines have been created by this, right, your Lotus. I mean, I love this 11-11 energy. We didn't specifically speak about it that much, but I can definitely feel the influx of energy coming in. Max says, thank you so much. I'm still there and it will be continuing through the day for sure. Yeah, I think so too. Thank you all for the connection. Max says to everyone. So what we can do is that I'll log out, but you can leave the comments. Like if you know how to go to the chat, you can leave your email there if you want to connect to some other people out of the group. I've noticed that it really works really well. That's how my Egypt journey was, like really connecting people from the right your Lotus together. That was amazing. So I really want to continue with that. I'm going to be in Egypt until the end of the month, and then the 6th or the 7th I will be in Glastonbury. So much looking forward to it. Sylvia will be there. Alexandra will be there. Oh my God, we're going to rock that city. And I'm very excited because it will be my first goddess only event, priestess rising only event. So only priestesses are allowed. No, that sounds ridiculous. All women are allowed because all women are priestesses and goddesses. So, and I will do another event in Glastonbury in the summer where it will be mixed groups. But I understand how after Egypt, I have to bring in this yeah, very feminine goddess energy, bringing it to Glastonbury. So that Glastonbury can have its update as well, because Glastonbury is always updating. And also for myself, I'm very excited to reconnect to the Mary Magdalene energy there, because it's very powerful there in Glastonbury. So feel free to join. I'm actually, I've actually have a code now. I need to check it, but for reduction, it's only valid from 11. So from today, from the 11th until the 22nd of November. So if you feel interested, then all you need to do is type in the code Avalon. But I have to see how that works. But I'm very excited because of the crown. The crown thing is going to do something in Glastonbury. Yeah, I already told Alataya, who's, by the way, today in Machu Picchu. So I was like, oh, I've caught her. I didn't speak to her for months. I've caught her in Machu Picchu saying, I have the crown. So that crown is going to do something in Glastonbury. I don't know what, but very curious to see what it's going to do. And so, yeah, you're more than welcome to join. Vladislava is thinking of joining, so she logged out. But yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna open the chat, like for anybody. Just unmute yourself. Feel free to share your emails on the chat or out loud. And the next Ride Your Lotus, I have no idea. I feel I want to do it in December, but it could be January. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Have a nice day, Santya, and your sister. Have a nice day, Sister Gitanyali, if I say it well. Gitanyali, it's a beautiful name. Okay, I'm going to put you all. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Sweet. Oh, so sweet. Oh my God. Super cute.